Hello, everyone. My name is Julie Nguyen. I am a proud founder, global founder of Onpassive, and I'm coming to you from Orange County, California. Today is February 8th, 2022. You are in for a treat. You've been invited by someone who really cares about you to let you know about this business Onpassive. And today you are going to learn how you too can become a proud global founder. You know, we do not pester you. We do not pressure you. We do not try to even convince you. Quite frankly, we don't really need any more founders. But our CEO has allowed us the opportunity to invite other people we cared about. And the window of opportunity is closing very, very soon. So today we are welcoming you here. And we do hope that you would give yourself the opportunity to have a successful life. I will start the meeting by introduce our first speaker. Then you are going to hear a presentation from Redfern. Then afterwards, the panelists here will say a few words and we are going to wrap it up. And if you have any questions on today's webinar, please get back with the person who shared this webinar with you. And also in the chat, I will be putting an email that if you're interested, you can request for a copy of today's presentation. You can send an email, onpassivenation@gmail.com. I'm going to be putting that in the chat. So let's get this meeting started. First, I'd like to introduce to you our very first speaker, Marty DeGamo. Marty came to us from New Jersey in the United States. Thank you, Marty, for joining us today. Marty was in the corporate world for 17 plus years. As a project manager, he traveled around the world working with large companies. And then in the last 15 plus years, Marty has been involved in an online marketing and online businesses. You know, I can't really blame him. He has seen everything and experienced everything. And when he saw Onpassive, he knew this was the last business that he would want to be involved with. Honestly, knowing what he knows, I really don't blame him. Knowing what I know on the internet where, Marty has lots of wisdom and he's got to share his story with you today. So just sit back, relax. If you want to take note, you can take note. You know, just turn off your phone, lower the volume for about 40 minutes and just hear what we have to share with you today. So have fun, everyone. Marty, it's all yours.
Julie, thank you. And welcome, Marina. Marina, you look like you were on vacation. Yes, you are. Andy, how you doing? And Red, I'm glad you're here. Anyway, a little about myself. I'm 62 years old, granddaddy. I've been online for 18 years this year, and it is very difficult to make money online. Most of you, if you've tried, I don't care if it's a month or 2 months or 18 years, you know that it's very elusive to make any kind of money online. Now, you do hear from people that they're making a lot of money and blah, 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 but numbers don't lie. About 90, it's more like 98%, but about 98% of people don't make a dime. And if they do, in a very short amount of time, you actually lose money. And for me, it was no different. I got online in 2004 or whatever it was, and the reason was my family was growing faster than my income. So I was looking for other ways to make money. Then I wound up on disability, so I really needed to make money. And got into business, doesn't matter which one it was, I can't even remember. And did everything I was supposed to do. And for one reason or another, not only did I not make money, I lost money. And the reason is you get in and almost every business that I can think of that I've been in, there's some type of auto ship. So you're actually, in 30 days, you owe this auto ship, and it could be $50 to $500. So you're thinking, wow, okay, so all I got to do is get enough people in to at least cover the cost, and then the next month I'll bring in another 400 or 500 people. Yeah, that sounds good, but none of that happens. And they tell you, make a list, go after friends and family. Okay, first month I did that. The second month they don't even invite me over for picnics. You know what I mean? Because I'm harassing them. So then make a list of your people you went to high school with, maybe the jobs you have, whatever. I did all that, and that went on for about 9 years. The 10th year, I started to realize as I went, even when you learn about things online, every time you learn something, you find out there's something else you didn't know you didn't know. Shut up. Sorry about that. It's live, and they don't care. So that went on, and I said, well, I knew for a fact I've got to find a way to drive traffic. When I say drive traffic, I mean get visitors to whatever website I have, whatever product it is. It doesn't matter, lotion, potion, book, cassette, whatever it was. And in order to do that, it costs money because you're going to do Facebook ad, or you're going to try to do some Twitter ads or YouTube, whatever it is, it costs money. So while you're trying to learn how to create traffic and you're paying money to do it, you might go, not might, I did, months spending a lot of money to hopefully get an ad, to hopefully somebody will click on it, to hopefully somebody will actually pay. And man, it's just not easy. So then I ran into Mike Ellis and Dan Street, and we kind of formed a team, and they knew things I didn't know, and I knew some stuff they didn't know. But together we did pretty well. And what did we do? We learned how to drive traffic and build a team. So we built some teams, hundreds, a few thousand. One team had maybe 10,000. And another problem popped up. Of course, why not? Why not another one? And what that was the people that I'm bringing in are me 10 years earlier. They don't know how to drive traffic either. So it's well simple. I'll show you how. It's not simple. You can't show them. You can't show somebody what you're doing in a month or 2 months or 3 months so they can do what you're doing. It's impossible. And even the gurus, or whatever you want to call them, they tell you, well, just duplicate me, but they don't tell you anything. Have a positive attitude. Positive attitude does not pay rent. I'm positive I'm not paying the rent. I'm real positive. But you can't, it doesn't help. And it's kind of misleading, actually. So now here I am, we can build a big team, and guess what? If you bring in 100 people, in 60 days, 50 of them quit. Another 50 days, 50 more quit. So now I got to bring in 400 people, 500 people, 600 people, and you say, well, I got to bring in people quicker than they quit. Why are they quitting? They got an auto ship. They don't know how to drive their own traffic. They're paying more money than they're making, and they quit. Now, big companies don't care because there are the 2% that are massively bringing money in and people. They may not stay, but they're very good at bringing people in and just keep going to new people. It's possible, but even most of the gurus that you know, unless it's a Tony Robbins, they don't make residual income either. They tell you they do, but I know they don't, because as soon as they stop marketing, their business slowly comes down to zero. So about 3 years ago, I was going to stop marketing online because it was just too painful. Either that or try to figure out a way, is there a business that does some of this for you? And thank God I ran into Peter Rogers and Red Redford, who's here, and they were doing something. I knew them from another business. I trusted them. And asked a few questions. Well, what's different about this? Well, it's 100% automated. I've heard that before, but okay. Is there an auto ship? No. Ooh, that's good. Do I have to fill my house full of lotion and potions and whatever? No. Is there any quota? No. You get in, you pay, you're in it, and you win. The company is designed for the 98% that don't make money to have a chance. And I was blown away. I thought it was too good to be true. And I looked into it. I signed up. I asked them how much it was, and Red will go over that, because I was afraid to ask that. I said, okay, if it has all that, I'm going to have to sell one of my kids. and I'm going to sell the one that eats the most, you know. But anyway, so he told me the price, and that blew me away too. It was very affordable, I should say. And I did it, and I've been in it ever since. And it's the best move I ever made. Red's going to explain to you, because he's one of the best in the business to explain this business. And you will see, if you're looking now, if you're looking and you're open-minded, you will see why it meant so much to me. And I could market, okay, let's not fool, not kid around, I could. But it was so nice to know that whatever I did, my efforts would not only help me, but it'll indirectly help anybody that's under me or in my team. And that blew me away. So I'm going to turn it over to Redfern. He will blow you away, I'm sure. Open-minded, like Julie said. If you want a copy of this webinar at the end, send me an email to onpassivenation@gmail.com. We'll send it to you. You can watch it on your free time. Any questions, get to the person that invited you. You don't sign up under anybody here, unless somebody here invited you. But otherwise, you go to the person that invited you. We're doing this for other people in the business. Anyway, I'm going to turn it over to my friend, my business partner here, Redfern, and he will explain in much better detail than me on how this works. Thank you. Red?
Thanks very much, Marty. Welcome to the panel. Julie, Andy, Marina, fantastic to see you. Where have you been? And Marty, obviously, as well. A special warm welcome to all of our guests, because at the end of the day, this is why you guys are here, is to learn about this opportunity. And also a big welcome to all the founders who are here to support our guests. So before I get started, I use slides, and this is how I help to explain this business. What I'm going to show you today is for a thing called the founder's position. Onpassive, which is the company that I will be talking about today, we are in the pre-launch stage. So we haven't launched to the public as yet, and we are actively seeking founders to support us and build this company ready for our main launch to the world. A founder is somebody who has that early bird position, and there is a lot of benefits that come with that early bird position. And this is what this presentation today is all about, the founder's position. So without further ado, I shall share my screen. And everybody see the screen okay? Okay, that's good then. So, welcome to everybody. My name is Redfern, and I will be giving you this presentation today on the founder's position for Onpassive. I always like to relax people before we get going on this presentation, just to clear up a couple of questions that they probably have got in the back of their mind. I certainly did, and 99% of every single new person who sees this for the first time will have these questions. So I like to go over them right at the beginning so that you can relax in and listen and watch what I am showing you today. The first one most people say is it legal and is it legitimate? Yes, it is on both counts. It first started all the way back in July of 2018, and the company was first registered in the November of 2018 in Orlando, Florida, as an SSL company. This gives us the legal right to operate online anywhere across the globe. It is the same license as most of the big companies have right now. Since then, and subsequently in December of about 18 months ago, December of 19, I think it would be now, we registered as a limited company in a place called Hyderabad, India, and we've also just registered in January of last year in Singapore as a limited company as well. Is it above board and legal? Yes, it is. Every single one of our products are digital. They are in high demand right now, and there is billions of people using similar products as we have developed as well. Now, part of this presentation is to go through the products of what we have and all the rest of it. So just bear with me and I will explain all that to you in a moment. The other thing that people ask me is, can I make any money with Onpassive? Yes, you can. Whatever your income figure that you are looking for is possible with Onpassive. There is no qualifications whatsoever to be in Onpassive. You don't have to know anything. You don't have to know computers. You don't have to be a whiz or anything like that. All you have to do is to become a founder, and the rest of it, quite frankly, is going to be automated on your behalf. And this is what this presentation is all about here. So without further ado, let's get started. So what is it you all going to learn from this webinar today? We'll have a look at Onpassive, what it's all about. We'll certainly have a look at the person who's in charge of it all. We'll have a look at the Onpassive products and services and why we actually do need these right now online. Why become a founder of Onpassive? And this is what this presentation is all about. And I'll run through those benefits of the founder's position. And more importantly, how to get started as a founder of Onpassive. So what exactly is Onpassive? It is an informational technology business that has artificial intelligence at its core. So we are a complete internet business solution. We also have brick and mortar assets. What does this mean? Not only are we an online business, but we also have a physical presence offline. So we do have not only offices, but also buildings around the world. And I'll get into some of these a little bit later in this presentation. We are a complete online marketing internet solution that supplies to you, the founder, a completely done for you platform in one ecosystem that we call Onpassive. So as I said, we have physical offices around the world. The first one is in Orlando, Florida. This is where our CEO is housed. He has an office in that block there. And on the right hand side here is our main tech office where all of the things get produced. So all of our products and services have been built solely and proprietary only for Onpassive, and it is all in this building here in a place called Hyderabad, India. If you want to have a look at this, if you go on to Google Earth, type in Onpassive Hyderabad, India, and you can actually zoom in and have a look at this building as well, just to prove that it is real and all the rest of it. We have this on a 9-year lease. We've had it now for about a year and a half, I suppose, nearly 2 years. And this is on a 9-year lease. It's been completely refurbed to a very high standard. And it houses around about 600 to 700 permanent staff there at the moment. So we have technicians, developers, support staff, and everyone else in between that we need to have an online presence. So you're probably thinking, well, why have you got an office in India if you are an American-based company? Very good question. Quite simply because some of the best technicians in the business are Indian, and instead of dragging them across the globe to work for us in America, we decided to have a presence in a place called Hyderabad, India, which is kind of like the Silicon Valley of the States, but in India. Many of the big names, Apple, Microsoft, have all got presence in Hyderabad, purely and simply for exactly the same reason that we have got the presence there as well, because the technicians and the developers are some of the best in the world, and we wanted to have a presence there. So everything that we have developed for Onpassive is, like I said, exclusive and only for Onpassive. We haven't taken old tech, revamped it and churned it out. Every single one of our digital products and services have been completely built from the ground up and interwoven with artificial intelligence. So as you can see, it's all been refurbed to a very, very high standard. We do look after our staff very, very well. We pay above the normal grade for what is expected for their work, and we also have very, very good incentives for the staff to work very hard for us. So who is the guy behind Onpassive? The guy who came up with the idea. His name is Ashmu Farah. He is a family man with wife and 2 lovely boys, 8 and 3. And he has been extremely successful online. He's got well over 20 years of online business experience under his belt. He has worked individually for himself and also for many companies. He is an absolute guru at driving traffic and recruiting people into businesses. He was extremely successful individually to the tune of millions, and also for the companies that he worked for. But there was always something that was eluding him that he couldn't really work out, and that was he couldn't replicate what he was doing for other people to do the same. Marty was on about this earlier as well. He's very good at it, but even with building platforms, building funnels, and all of the rest for other people to replicate what he was doing, he couldn't quite get to that niche of getting somebody to do exactly what he was doing. He didn't like the old system of only the ones that are good at it make money. He thought there must be a fairer way of every single person online to be able to make a residual income fairly without having the one at the top making all the money. He had a great idea. So he went around looking for a company that would facilitate his needs for this idea. He couldn't find a company, and then he went back to his family, notably his wife, and said, listen, I want to do this alone. I can't find a company that would facilitate my needs, so I'm going to go it alone. Do I have your backing? Of course they said yes. So for him to be able to do what he wanted to do, he went back to college, got himself a Master's in Informational Technology and E-commerce, and he also attended Harvard for a short period of time to learn specifically about online business creation. And back in July of 2018, Onpassive was first born. Now, before I get into the products of Onpassive, what's it going to do for you as a founder? Now, Marty said that he joined just nearly 3 years ago, and I joined just over 3.5 years ago. Now, we are talking here about the founder's position in this early bird stage. Now, some people might be thinking, well, you've been going 3.5 years, how come you haven't launched now? And that is because there is a process. We have to go through the process of testing all of the products, building websites, building platforms for it to be able to do what it says on the tin, to have a company that is fit for purpose for the customers. Because at the end of the day, that is what we will be launching as a customer-based business. This opportunity is for founders, but it is going to be the customers that will be creating your income by the commissions of the sales of our products and services. So Onpassive is a completely done-for-you solution. Like I said, Marty said that he joined over 3 years ago. Now, to become a founder then and to become a founder now, the price has not changed. To be a founder of Onpassive will cost you $97 US. That is one of 2 payments that you will have to make out of pocket to be a founder of Onpassive. The first one is to get your foot in the door as a founder, and so that you can then start using the digital products and services and also know and learn more about Onpassive. $97 US. This will give you a completely done-for-you solution. You will have, everything will be done for you because we will be paying the company of Onpassive to do all of the work. So you don't have to do any recruiting or converting of leads because the company are going to do it all on our behalf. They will guarantee targeted traffic to a domain name that we get given from the company and a website that the company will build on our behalf, because it will have our links in there so that when customers click on that link and then they subsequently go on to buy a product or service of Onpassive, guess what happens? You as a founder get a commission from that sale. So not only does a company make a residual income from the sale of the products, but we as well as founders make a commission because they have clicked on our link. All of this is done automatically, completely hands-free by the company. It will also drive proprietary technology. We'll also have proprietary technology developed with artificial intelligence at its core. So every single one of our products and services are proprietary only for us. And we have, like I said, got artificial intelligence woven into it to its core. They will also manage all of the customer support. So not only are they going to go out there and advertise on your behalf, but if somebody comes in and buys a product, then the company take over once again and then deal with all of the customer support that any of the customers might have on your behalf without you having to do anything. All the tools needed for your success are included in 2 out-of-pocket payments. And I've said to become a founder will cost you $97 US. There is one more out-of-pocket payment that you have to make. And that is when we launch to the world as a customer-based business. To activate your account so that then the company can get to work on your behalf will cost you between $200 and $300 US. That's it. 2 payments. Once those 2 payments are done, you will never have to go out of pocket again. Yes, there is a recurring monthly payment, but these payments will come out of the commissions that the company will generate on your behalf. So you do not have to worry about paying monthly subscriptions because the company is going to generate that income for you on your behalf. Everything is going to be accessible all in one place with one login called an ecosystem. It is the Onpassive ecosystem. Once you log into that, every single product and service of Onpassive is accessible to you as a founder. And the best of all of this is, guys, as a founder, it is going to be completely self-funding. Like I said, once you have paid the 2 out-of-pocket payments, everything else will be generated by the company. So let's have a little look then at 20 here in front of you, products and services of Onpassive. And at any time, guys, you can pop over to onpassive.com and you can go right into depth into these products and services here right now. So we are already using some of these products and services. We, as founders, are beta testing some of these, getting them ready so that they are fit for purpose for our customers. I'm going to just drag out a couple of these just to run over so you get a good idea of what types of products we will be supplying to customers. Academy, top left-hand corner there, is our e-learning centre. So if you're in the UK or you know or heard of Open University, it's a bit like that. So if you're a school, college, university, and you have a curriculum that you want students to follow, you could upload it onto Academy and then the students access it and they can do the courses. The company Onpassive will give a completion certificate for any course that they do. But also, if you're an accredited place, you can also give give them the form as well to say that they have completed it. If you're a business or a company and you need modules for people to do, refreshers, anything like that, all of this can be housed on Academy. The other one I want to talk to you about is OConnect. OConnect is very much like what we're using now. We're using Zoom. It is our multimedia service. So we are using Zoom right now to speak to you live. OConnect is going to be that type of thing. What is so different, you might be asking? I like using Zoom. It ticks all my boxes. Well, with OConnect, we are bringing it up to the 21st century. We have brought in a lot more tech that is going to make life a lot easier to use rather than Zoom. With Zoom at the moment, you're probably looking at the screen, a picture of me in the top right-hand corner, and you've probably got some clickable buttons at the bottom. but you cannot drag and drop over what you are seeing. With our technology, you can grab something, drag it over your main page without losing that main page. So if you're a teacher and you're teaching a class, for instance, and you want to bring in a chalkboard, you can drag it in, chalk it up, take it away without losing the main screen. If you want to bring in a video in the top left-hand corner, you can drag that in, pop it there as well. It's going to be super easy to access and to share. It will come with really good graphics, very clear, especially with the audio as well. One of the main benefits of OConnect is it also comes with auto translation. Now, the auto translation does it live when somebody is talking into 57 different languages. So you select the language that you want it to be translated to, and it will translate automatically when somebody is teaching. So can you imagine the scope that is going to have if you're an international business, you have to do conference calls, somebody just clicks a button and they will understand in their own language what that person is saying. Or if you're teaching worldwide a class, exactly the same. So it has an awful lot of scope for that. And the last one I'm going to just quickly talk about is top right-hand corner one, which is OStaff, and we're beta testing this at the moment. It's a completely finished product, and we're ironing out any problems we may see. But this is our human resource management system. So, Jane, can you just get the door? Jane, can you get the door, please? Sorry about that. This is our human resource management system. This is where if you are a company and you have the you have staff and you want them all in one place, so you've got payrolls, or you have onboarding, or you have anything like this, this is what we are testing at the moment. It is a very big product. If you are using a human resource management system at the moment, this really is a class above the rest. It ticks all of the boxes. It will come with CCTV operations as well. It comes with multi-currency onboarding as far as payment processors are concerned as well, and a lot more. It really is worth having a look at this if you get the time and you're a business and you're looking for a product of this scale. So like I said, you can check out any of these anytime you like over at onpassive.com, and it will give you a full description of every single one of the products and what they all do. So let's have a look then at some of the players who are out there right now who have got similar products and services of what Onpassive have. There's some big names here, guys, there really is. These are all multi-billion-dollar companies in their own right. And you're probably using a lot of the products that you see in front of you here right now. And you're probably thinking, well, I actually like using these, so why would I come to Onpassive? Quite simply is we will be paying you to use our products and services. Not only are they up to date, 21st century, with all the tech and artificial intelligence woven into them, you know, we really are up to date with what we have produced. Many of these businesses here in front of you are using old tech. They've been around for a long time. It doesn't mean to say that their product is not functional and it works, but with everything, when a new guy comes on along the block, then people are naturally going to look at something that is better. Google weren't there from the beginning, were they? You know, there was AOL, Yahoo. These people are around in those days. Google came along with a better solution, a better product, and so we moved to Google. Same with Gmail, same with Zoom, and all these other companies as well. Like I said, we will be paying you as a founder to use these products and services. Now, yes, some of these products you see here are free, but why? Ask yourself the question, why are they multi-billion-dollar companies? Because they leverage and monetize their services. Onpassive will be doing exactly the same. We will be doing what Facebook is doing. We will be doing what Zoom is doing, and Gmail, and all of the others as well. We will be monetizing our products and our services. Now, if you remember, one of the key aspects of what Onpassive is going to do, it is going to drive targeted traffic to the website that Onpassive is going to build on our behalf. Now, one of the ways we're going to do that is by use video marketing. Now, everyone loves a visual. Nearly every day, everybody is taking a picture of something, sending it to somebody else, or anything else like that. We are scrolling through things, looking at pictures. We do everything online via a picture environment. Onpassive understand this and know this, and this is why we will be using video marketing as part of our targeted traffic. Now, what is targeted traffic? It quite simply is somebody who is actively looking for a product or service that we have in our ecosystem. So at the moment, if you go online and you search for a washing machine, we'll say, okay, so you go into Google or any browser, you put in a washing machine, up will pop a load of companies and a load of links for washing machines. You can click on any one you like. You might go and buy it, or you might not go and buy it. It really doesn't matter. But what happens the next time that you go online? You'll see lots and lots of adverts for washing machines on anything application that you have. If it's in Facebook, if it's on Google or anything like that, you'll see all these adverts. This is artificial intelligence picking up what you have been searching for. We have exactly the same technology, so as soon as someone starts typing in one of our products and services, guess what we are going to do? We're going to target that customer with one of them, and we're going to use video marketing as one of them. Of course, we're going to have email advertising, banners, radio, TV, all of these types of things, and all of the other traditionals, but we are going to make sure that they are going to be visually appealing. So we're going to use high broadcastable quality videos with intelligent video formats. They're super easy, user-friendly interfaces, fantastically easy to share, but they are going to have this prioritized target audience, which means at the end of the day, a higher conversion rate of that person clicking on your link, then going on to purchase one of the Onpassive products or services, which means commissions for you guys. So let's have a little recap then and think about the benefits of what I've explained so far for this founder's position. It is a fund solution for any cause. This means that any money that goes into your wallet from the commissions that Onpassive is going to generate on your behalf, they are there for immediate withdrawal. There is no qualifications, there is no waiting till a Friday, there's no waiting once a month, whatever it may be. If it is there, you can take it out, and this is unlimited. It's daily, hourly. If the money is in your wallet, you can withdraw it. All of the top marketing is automatically done for you by the company. They are going to guarantee visitors and signups to your web page, which will then go into your genealogy and into your team. By using breakthrough products for the automation of your financial freedom, plus a lot more. For those of you who've got an existing business, as long as it is legal and above board, you will be able to host it on the Onpassive platform. In return, Onpassive will send targeted traffic to your business for the products and the services that you are supplying. But that's all they will do. They will not follow up with any more marketing. They will not follow up for conversions. They will not then do any of the customer support, but they will send targeted traffic to your business. It is then up to you. For those that do not have a business, myself, many others here as well, probably 90%, we provide to those that have no business or success in the online marketing place, a plug-and-play system that will guarantee your success. Why? Because the company are going to do everything for us. They're going to give us a domain name, build us a website. They're going to then get out and market. They're going to get people and customers to sign up underneath us. We get a commission. This goes into our bank account and we withdraw it. All of this done completely hands-free, automated. Like I said, 2 payments, 97 US dollars to become a founder, and then 1 more out-of-pocket payment between 200 and 300 US dollars when we launch to the world. And with all of this, we will help to seek to obtain your abundance online by the company doing it for us. So let's have a little look then at the old business model and why we are so different. Most of the time, you probably seeing businesses and all the rest of it, and they're based on competition and conflict. You know, you have certain targets you have to hit, or you have to sell so much, and all of the rest of it, and all becomes extremely painful and frustrating. 97% of the stuff out there ends up being a scam in one way, shape or form. They turn into a money pit. You keep on putting money in. Requires selling and recruiting, and how many people hate doing that, eh? How many times we've been to our family and friends, you go again, you get that look, the raised eyebrows, and not another one of those online things. With Onpassive, you don't have to do any of that because they do it on your behalf. The tools are normally obtained separately, there's never any guarantees, and they pit marketers against each other. And worst of all is the compensation plan is normally based on your own efforts. With Onpassive, it is completely different. We are based on a mutual benefit. What does this mean? It means the more that I help you, the more you succeed, the more I succeed, but more importantly, the company, because the success of the company is directly affecting our commissions. The more successful the company is, the more sales and the more commissions we receive as a founder. So it's in everyone's benefit to help each other to succeed. We're a real business. I showed you our offices around the globe. We have real products that have been made and built by real people behind it. We have a completely real person support staff. You can write a letter of support and a real person will reply to you. It is completely self-funding. Once you have paid these 2 out-of-pocket payments, we will be paying you to use our products and services. Marketers don't have to sell because the company do it for us. Every tool needed for your success is included in these 2 low prices. It also comes with a 30-day money-back guarantee. So you can actually come on in, have a look around, put your foot in the water. If it's not for you, you say to support, it's not for me, I want a refund. They will refund you, and everyone parts, and there's no hard feelings. If you don't believe me, you can actually pay with a Visa or MasterCard, debit or credit card, and you're covered by their guarantee anyway. Marketers will only ever compete for themselves. Whatever that residual income that you want to achieve, that is up to you. You will not have anybody telling you, you have to do this and you have to do that. It all comes as well with a revolutionary breakthrough compensation plan that you will learn a lot more about when you join us. Ashley Farah said everybody in the near future will use something from Onpassive, whether they come for the money, the tools, benefits, connections, or the communications, you will have a reason to come to Onpassive. And this is so true. 4.5 billion people now use a similar product and service of what we have in our ecosystem. So they will definitely be coming to Onpassive for one or other of these services. Guys, we have residual bills, so why not make a residual income to pay for them? So how are we going to do it? We're going to do it all by using artificial intelligence. It is integrated into every single one of our products and service. Every one of our products can be used individually or seamlessly integrated with the other. No other company has brought this many products and services together under one roof with one login ever before. There was one other company around 25 years ago who brought a few products together. They brought in Excel spreadsheet, Word, and Notepad. They put it all together and they called it Microsoft Office. Look how big Microsoft Office are now. You have got the chance to get your foot in the door as a founder of the next big internet giant. Can you imagine being a founder of Microsoft? Well, you have got the chance to be a founder of Onpassive. It is going to be the next big internet giant. So let's recap then. What is Onpassive going to do for you as a founder? It is seamlessly going to grow your team and grow your business. By providing over 50 in high demand products and services, they are automatically going to send targeted traffic to your website. They're seamlessly going to follow up with those leads and then convert them so that they will join your Onpassive business. They are then going to manage the whole of the customer support from these customers on your behalf. And they will also provide a system that enables maximum team retention. Remember what Marty said in the beginning? In the old format, you are having to bring people in quicker or they are quitting. With Onpassive, they are not going to go anywhere else because there is so many incentives for that customer to stay with us in Onpassive. Now, the growth of Onpassive has been absolutely phenomenal. We started in July of 2018, and by the January of 2019, we had 10,000 founders. So let's leapfrog forward one whole year to January of 2020. We've got 56,000 founders. Let's go forward 6 months to the June. We have 90,000 founders. So we've just done in 6 months what we did in the year previously. Let's go forward another 3 months. Okay, to the September, 150,000. So we've just done in 3 months what we did in 6 months. And then really from October onwards, it went completely crazy. And we've been bringing in between 2,000 and 3,000 founders every single day since then. And we're now standing, and this was done a couple of weeks ago, at 1,175,000 founders. So you're probably thinking, well, how come there is over 1 million founders in right now? Haven't I missed my opportunity? No, you have not, and I'll let Andy Birch explain why you are so in very, very early, even with having 1 million founders who have joined already. So not only are you going to join us as a founder in Onpassive, you're also going to join us as a founder in the next unicorn company. So what is a unicorn company? It is a privately owned startup company that has a valuation exceeding $1 million. There's loads out there, and the likes of Microsoft, Apple, Facebook, YouTube, Disney as well. In fact, they're all unicorn companies, but no company has ever done it in their first year of operation. Not only will Onpassive do it within their first year, but they will also do it within their first month of launching to the world. Now, I've gone on a lot about all these things that you'll get from being a founder of Onpassive, but what else are you going to get? You will get exclusive access to the O-Founders back office. This is only for founders. Within this website, you will have old webinars that you can watch recordings of. There is a community where you can chat to like-minded founders. There is a leadership council that will keep you up to date with anything new that is happening, plus a lot more there that you will find out about as well. There is links in there if you want to share this opportunity with other people that are bespoke and designed just for you. You'll also get early access to use the products and services of Onpassive. We are doing that right now. You also get prioritized positioning within the company payment system. You'll be a member of the inner circle where we get to beta test the products, like I said, and give feedback in a round table type of organization. So what is Onpassive going to do? It is going to completely automate your business by doing all the advertising, marketing, and they're going to get leads, sign-ups, they're going to recruit for you, build your team, and this is for you or for any other online business. There's been some fantastic minds out there that have produced and built some huge online companies. Mark Zuckerberg created Facebook. Elon Musk has created Tesla and SpaceX. Steve Jobs created Apple, and Jeff Bezos has got one of the largest internet companies in the world, and he created Amazon. we have our very own CEO and founder, Ash Mufareh. He has created for us Onpassive, and he would love you to become a founder whilst this position is still open and attainable. So how are you going to do it? You get back to the person who has invited you to this today. They are then going to give you all of the information that you need to become a founder. We really do hope that you join us on this journey with Onpassive as a founder whilst you still have got time. That's it for me. Back over to you guys. Thank you.
Thank you, Red. That was an awesome presentation. Thank you, everyone, for joining us here today. Now I'd like to turn the mic over to Marina Favit. She is from South Africa. Wow. Marina, if you would, please unmute your mic. Share with us your story, Marina, please.
Thank you, Julie. Thank you to the panelists. And hello, Africa. Hello, world. You know, this has been really one of the most exciting journeys that I've been on. And Red, you were asking, where have I been? I heard there was an internet quake. I went to hiding, then realized, hold on, I'm a little bit proactive here. So I decided to just go on holiday. It was awesome. And, you know, while I was on holiday doing all these fun things, helicopter flips, it's something that I've never done before. I was really blessed with it. I just imagined, you know, our life going forward, that this will be a thing that you'll be able to do with your family and friends. It's like, hey, let's go away for the weekend. Let's take 6 weeks off and go on a holiday and do these fun things. So I'm really looking forward to that because Ash Mufareh always talks about abundance and there's going to be excess. And, you know, I'm just really looking forward to that. Not just doing all the fun things. This was just a taste of things to come for me. It was like, this is awesome. And I want more of it, you know. But going forward, we're going to have all of that. We're going to be able to afford the house of our dreams and the car that we've always wanted, but we'll also then be able to go out into the communities and help those in need. So that is something that I'm definitely looking forward to doing. I can't wait. I dream about those things as well. And also putting a plan together now of how I'm going to help, you know, the orphanages that my heart goes out to and just everyone, you know. So now my eyes have opened and looking for people that are going to need my help, situations and communities and all the rest of it. So very, very exciting, and know that we are going to be able to do that with Onpassive in our future and in our lives. Besides that, all the friends that we've made, it's been absolutely phenomenal. So get into Onpassive and, you know, just get on, enjoy the ride. Thank you.
Absolutely, Marina. Thanks so much. And welcome back. You look well, and looking forward to many, many more days, you know, when we get the ability to do what we want, when we want, how we want it, and how long we want to do it. So awesome to have you here, and welcome back. All right, I'm sending it back to Andy Burt. Andy, if you would please tell us your Onpassive journey. Or go over the numbers. I know you were very big numbers.
Yeah, I often get asked, "Oh, it's too late for me to get in." There's already a million of, you know, over a million of us. But that's just a drop in the ocean. That we have a potential customer base of well over 4.5 billion potential customers, and in our first year alone, we anticipate taking on 100 million customers. But these are just for the digital products that we've got now. So when Ash brings out other products, then it expands the market still further. So we are at the tip of the very top of the iceberg, and we don't know or see the rest of the picture. This is a phenomenal opportunity. But let me give you an example. Red made the point clear that we don't need to recruit, or we don't have to recruit. Well, that's good, because I'm not very good at it at all. And I'm not technically minded in the slightest. So half of the products that are being created, I haven't got a clue how you would use them. But bottom line is, I understand the power of numbers. So what I'm going to do is give you a very brief example. if you did nothing and the company simply built your business over a period of time, and let's say for argument's sake that we get our first 3 customers within a few days. Now, the reason I say that is because last year, Ash did a test to see how long it would take to get 1 million opt-ins. Now, he didn't at the time use the artificial intelligence, so this was without that opportunity. But it took only 4 days to get 1 million people to give them their name, telephone number, and email address. That's incredible. So with the opportunity, or with the use of artificial intelligence, that could come down dramatically. So what I'm going to say is, and as an example, and I stress this is an example, but let's say for argument's sake you get your 3 within your first month. And then it takes the company 3 months to then provide you and those 3 customers with 3 further customers, and so on throughout the first year. So it would go you plus your 3 is 4, times 3 is 12, plus your 4 is 16, 16 times a 3, 48, plus your 16, 64. I can see you nodding, Marina. I hope you're writing this down to make sure I'm right, aren't you? 64 times 3, 192, plus your 64, 256. So at the end of the first year, if you did absolutely nothing, you'd have 256 customers. Now, what I do like about this is we run these presentation webinars on a regular basis. So simply by sharing this opportunity and sending friends, relatives, family, or acquaintances the opportunity for them to take a look and make their own mind up. If you then shared this with just 9 others, so you'd have 10 to start with, not just yourself. So at the end of the first year, you can multiply those figures I gave you by 10. So you don't have 256, you have 2,560. That means your income is 10-fold larger than it was if you did absolutely nothing. Now that's the power of numbers, if you like. So, and the beauty of this opportunity is not only have we got these core digital products that he's created, but also we're going to bring in other products, other opportunities. And when you do, it means that your market expands. It's 4.5 billion people that use the internet. Okay, so it's another 4.5 billion people that use this facility or that product or this opportunity. And therefore the market could be, you know, as many as 20 billion, because you've got different products for different opportunities. So it's an incredible opportunity. I hope that helps. Julie, back to you.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Andy. Everyone, if you're watching this, if you'd like to have a copy of this webinar, please send an email to unpassivenation@gmail.com. If you are a mom, an individual, or if you are a student who owes thousands and hundreds of thousands of dollars after you got your degree, you want an opportunity, you want a better life, you want to be part of something very big, or if you are having your heart in promoting or sharing charities, I mean, whatever your calling is, take the action to become part of Onpassive, be a founder of Onpassive. It's only cost you $97 to make that decision. It's going to make a big change in your life. My name is Julie. I'm coming to you from Orange County, California. I've been doing my own business for 20 years. I have never found anything with this magnitude as Onpassive. You have a complete digital solutions that is 100% automatically driving targeted traffic using artificial intelligence and machine learning to your business. Onpassive is your business, and Onpassive will be able to do that for you. Not only that, you get to receive residual income, whatever that amount is. You got to stay plugged in. You got to understand the value what Onpassive is about. Please get back with the person who shared this webinar with you. Ask them for link number 49. Explore Onpassive, know what are the products of Onpassive, and make that decision to have a better life. Not only better life for you, better life for your family, and we're gonna have a better world as well. So thank you so much, everyone, for joining us today. Once again, if you like to have a copy of this webinar, please send an email to onpassivenation@gmail.com. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining us. Thank you, panelists. Have a great day, Marina, Andy, and everyone who's joining us today. Take care.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.